Hey guys, it's been a long time since I made a video for my BMW. A lot of things have happened during that time, therefore I apologize for not making more videos about the F10 and not responding to some of your questions earlier. I ended up selling the F10 and buying a 2015 X5 35i. The car has the same N55 engine but with an electronic Westgate turbo or EWG. Now, before you say anything, I understand that this is not the same car as an F10 since it's heavier and has a greater drag coefficient, but a tune changed my mind. I just want you to keep in mind that according to Google, a 535i weighs 4,057 pounds or 1,840 kilograms, while the X5 weighs 4,790 pounds or 2,172 kilograms. That is 733 pound or 332 kilogram weight difference. You have to get 4 extra people on the 535 to get the same weight of the X5, saying the average person is around 80 kilograms or 183 pounds. I decided to tune this car to stage 1 and later stage 2 to see the differences. Was going to do stage 2 plus, but I shipped the car to Europe and couldn't find an intercooler at the location I was in. For the ECU tune, I went again with MHD Super license. Had good results with them so far, so I didn't want to change it. Also, MHD had put some new features since the last time I tuned my car, so I was curious to try them. The only physical mod that I did to the car was the Catless Downpipe. I also did the exhaust valve to bypass the muffler, but that didn't add anything performance-wise. Another must-do before you do these kind of tunes is the charge pipe, which is more like a preventive measure. That is going to break at some point, even if your car doesn't have any tuning or other mods. This time, to install the MHD flash into the car, I used an Ethernet cable and a phone Ethernet adapter. The process took 4 to 5 minutes instead of 40 minutes it took the first time on the 535i. I do recommend going this way, especially if you don't have the option to hook a battery charger into the car. The longer the time it takes to flash, the more you risk breaking your ECU, so keep that in mind. Also, the beauty of this is that you can change maps in less than 15 seconds. Some of the new features that MHD has released are the multi-maps that you can change via cruise control buttons on the steering wheel. The multi-map is for different fuel types and can also limit the power of the car, for example if you use a valet and want to limit the power to a lower percentage. To enter the multi-map menu, you don't need to connect the car to the phone, but keep pressing the set key until the check engine flashes. Now, the first time I entered accidentally and I thought there was a problem with the car, and then I went online and checked in and I saw it was an MHD thing. When the check engine blinks once in a row, you are in the map switching menu. You have the option to use 4 map slots, for example map 1 91 octane, map 2 93 octane, map 3 E85, etc. Once you have entered the map switching menu, the RPM stays at 1000, meaning you are on multi-map 1. To change it, you push up and down the button that adjusts the cruise control, and you should see the RPM go to 2K, 3K or 4K, 2K map 2, 3K map 3 and 4K map 4. To choose the map, you long press set again until the check engine light goes off. There are 2 other menus that you can browse. The second one is the exhaust flap controller. You can enter this menu by pressing the BC button located in the turn signal switch, and check engine light should blink twice in a row. The third menu is the ethanol content quick view, but I did not experiment with that. Now for the fun part, let's review the difference between stock, stage 1 and stage 2.
30, 60, 1/4 mile.
On the stock, aka stage 0 pull, the car does 0 to 60 in 6.5 seconds and the 1/4 mile run in 14.73 seconds.
30, 60, 1/4 mile. 30,
Running stage 1 reduces the 0 to 60 time to 5.67 seconds, that's 0.83 seconds slower than stock, and the quarter mile to 14.04 seconds, which is 0.69 seconds less than stock. Very impressive, right?
30, 60, quarter mile, 30, 60, quarter mile,
Running stage 2 reduces the 0 to 60 time to 5.29 seconds, that's 1.21 seconds less from stock and 0.38 seconds less from stage 1. The quarter mile is reduced by 1 second from stock and 0.34 seconds from stage 1. To show the importance of an intercooler to these cars, let's look at the IAT graph. As you can see, we start the pool at 79 degrees Fahrenheit and we go up to 122 degrees at the end of the pool. When I did this on my 535i with the upgraded intercooler, I started at 70 degrees and the highest I got at the end of the pool was 77 degrees. If you decide to do stage 2, I think you should get a VRSF intercooler and jump directly to stage 2+. Due to the location I was staying in Europe, I didn't have the means to get an upgraded intercooler, so I wasn't able to go stage 2+. Also, I couldn't find E85 to get some readings on that. A lot of people that drove my car said that stage 1 was perfect as the feeling was close to stock comfort, but it was faster. For me, who likes the sporty feeling and keep the exhaust valve open, I couldn't resist the Catless Downpipe with stage 2. When you open the exhaust valve with stage 1 tune, it sounds close to an X5M. When you open the valve with a Catless Downpipe, the whole neighborhood knows who you are. I'm glad that I replaced the downpipe close to the end of my stay there, otherwise my car would have been impounded one day due to the exhaust rules. As you saw in the video, I believe stage 1 is a must do since it takes minimal effort. It wakes up the car and makes it more enjoyable to drive. My next goal is to buy a 5 Series G30 with the B58 engine and do every mod from stage 1 to 3, including the high pressure fuel pump and upgraded turbos. Thank you for watching my video and feel free to ask me any questions in the comments down below.